Yo, how's it going guys? It's Abs here and welcome back to another Gears of War lore video. So in this video I'm going to be talking about the blood mounts. So as always, if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss another lore video. And yeah, let's dive straight into it. So in Gears of War, the blood mount was a hollow creature that the Locust Horde rode atop. They are large, bulky creatures that remain low to the ground, and they have a unique physiology in that they use their large muscular arms as legs. So essentially they're actually walking on their hands. Their true legs dangle beneath their bodies and end in razor sharp talons, which they use as their primary form of attack. The blood mounts are usually accompanied by a rider, and these are known as beast riders. So the beast riders were Locust drones that rode on a blood mount, reaver, or even the Brumac. The beast rider was a dreaded enemy that inflicted heavy casualties on the gears. But the blood mounts can also be seen with other riders too at times, for instance Theron guards or even Locust grenadiers. So the blood mounts, similar to the corpses and the Brumacs, were from the hollow, but just like the other hollow creatures like the corpses and the Brumacs, the Locust were able to control these creatures. Although the reason as to how they were controlled by the Locust has never been fully explained as of creating this video, it could be due to the designed helmet technology that allowed the Locust to control them. Without the helmets, the creatures become rogue and just as dangerous to the Locust as they would be to their enemies. And it is likely that the Locust lead scientist Ukkon was responsible for this helmet technology and the ability for the Locust Horde to control these hollow creatures. A little bit of trivia which I thought was pretty cool is that in Gears 2's Horde mode, if a blood mount takes enough damage, or sometimes if its rider is killed, the blood mount will momentarily stop to remove its headgear. And this allows the player to finish off killing other enemies or finish off the blood mount itself. And when this happens, we actually get to see how a blood mount looks without the headgear. And I think that's pretty cool to see how it looks without the headgear, so thought I'd include that there. I also want to talk about the blood mount stables. So these were where the blood mounts were kept. So the blood mount stables were the holding area for the blood mounts used by the Locust beast riders. And the 3 Theron ranks have all been seen to ride these as well, and presumably use these stables. These stables are only actually seen in Gears of War 2 because of the introduction of the blood mounts, and it is quoted by Augustus Cole and seen by Delta Squad that human heads were fed to the blood mounts for sustenance. And this, along with many other reasons, would be as to why the Locust took human prisoners. One reason of course being of the newfound use of blood mounts. Now during Operation Hollow Storm, Delta encounters the blood mount stables, which were full of beheaded human corpses, which was the blood mount's food. The blood mounts inside tried to attack the gears through the bars, but they're actually unable to harm Delta Squad. Now these stables were located at the bottom of the Locust Palace, near a lift that was the backway entrance. And the fact that humans were used as food for the blood mounts is absolutely crazy. And throughout Act 4 Chapter 2, you can see mangled bodies seen on operating tables, and it's just crazy. The Locust, they're absolutely brutal. They'd literally just chop off human heads and serve them to the blood mounts. Crazy stuff. And the blood mounts held in these pens seem particularly aggressive and will attempt to attack the player through the bars, and you can actually choose to kill the blood mounts in the stables or not, but it makes no difference to the actual game, as the blood mounts are unable to escape unless of course the cage is opened. Now it remains unknown if the blood mounts survived the emotion countermeasure weapon, which was activated 17 years after Emergence Day. So if the blood mounts did survive, like other hollow creatures like the Brumacs, it remains unknown as to if they went through metamorphosis too. And if they did, it will be interesting to see how they look like now, over 25 years after the end of the Locust War. So there you have it guys, that's the blood mounts explained. And just to end this video with my opinion, I do think that the blood mounts were very underrated, they're unique enemies, and I really hope they're explored in further detail in the future. For me personally, I'd like to know if there were other blood mount variations. I'd like to know if Ukkon mutated any blood mounts like he did with the Reavers, as we saw the Locust Hydra, which was the mutated Reavers. So it'll be interesting if Ukkon did mutate any blood mounts. That would be very cool. And it would be interesting to find out if the blood mounts did survive the emotion countermeasure weapon. So yeah guys, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like and be sure to comment down below of your thoughts on the blood mounts, and stay tuned for lots more lore content. There is so much lore content to come and I can't wait to share these videos with you. And subscribe if you're new to the channel, it's very much appreciated as always. Hope you guys have a nice day and I'll catch you on the next one.